If this is who I think it is, then we are in for a fun time. Yes, I emphasis on the if I think this is who I think it is, because I assume it's Coffmo. I presume, I know it's not Ribbit because she's, for some reason, pre-order, so it's going to be a while until I get her, so I assume that this is Coffmo. Also, yes, this is another Amazing Deal Circus plush unboxing, because y'all really seem to love these, so, I mean, I'm going to keep unboxing them. However, it might be a bit till I can review some more. I mean, I have the Moose Toys plushies that I still need to review. I have the first wave of them, just need to get the second wave. But excluding those, I have no other plushies to review because I don't like buying variants. So unless Glitch Pressure keeps milking this series for all it has, like it is what it has done with Murder Drones, this might be the last plush review from Ace Circus for a long while. But let's not focus on that because we got a Coffmo to free from his box. And now, if you excuse me, I'm going to open this up in a weird way that isn't normal.
5 hours later.
Okay. That took a lot longer than I wanted to, but I got him open. Alright, come on, Coffmo. Yep, exactly how it was. Come on, get out of it. Get out of that box. Get out of... Well, actually, it's a bag, not a box, but come on. There we go. There we go. And alright, he is now free. Alright, well, I'll open up this. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
2,000 years later.
Oh, my dear. That was so much harder than last time. But he is free, and he is here, Coffmo, the funny-looking clown. Yes, look at him, it's my boy, it's our boy, Coffmo, the clown, the guy who was teased but was never actually introduced to the last freaking episode, because that man was abstracted in episode 1. So let's take a nice quick look at Coffmo here. First of all, I gotta start off with that tag here. We have Le Bongo. Go ahead and open up the bongle. What does the bongle have inside? Oh, yes, it's the tags and Coffmo. And another, look, Coffmo, 2 Coffmos, and 3. Anyways, enough of the tag. Let's take a nice look at Coffmo here. He's got a nice little smile on the side of his face. On this side, not this side though. If you look at this side, it's right there. But he's smiling on this side of his face right here. There's his eyes, his dead, soulless, black eyes with nothing inside of them. Much like how Coffmo is. There's his pasty. I'm talking pasty white skin. Like I thought I was pale, but no, this man definitely more pale between the two of us. Moving on to his hat up here. Nice little cone clown shaped hat with a nice little thing on top. A little hard piece right here. I wonder if, let's see. Okay, it doesn't make an audible noise. It's not that hard. Pause. Here's his nice little, I guess, I don't know what you would call this. I'm not a clothes guy, fashion guy, so I don't know what the frick this is, but it's a nice little thing that goes around his neck. It's blue, looks like a bit of a foil. It's not actually foil, but it looks, it's very nice, shiny texture. Goes all around his neck right there. Gives a nice definition to his suit. So let's move on to his suit, which is plain yellow. And as a fan of the color yellow, I see this as an absolute win. Here on the front, we got 3 little dots to make up his nice little suit that he has. Then moving on to his gloves right here, which are actually the same color as his skin, which is totally not confusing, but you can tell they're gloves because these little marks on them. They're on the back this time instead of the front. Unlike, I think, Jack's, where he had his like on the front, this time they're on the back, so that's interesting. Other than that, they're just regular gloves, nothing too crazy. Let's move on to his big old clown shoes. Big old clown shoes. And they're just big old clown shoes because he is a clown. They're big and orange, same color as his dots and or buttons right here. Looking pretty nice, pretty big. Looks like they were to squeak if they were to touch the ground, but they sadly didn't. That would be cool though if they added like little, little squeakers they could squish in his giant clown boots. And we're on to the back of him. There's this back right there. It's just his front, but missing. There's his bottom. Yeah, and that's it's just Coffmo. There ain't really much to go over. It's just Coffmo from the show, and they did a pretty good job recreating him. His head is not as thin as the rest of his body, though, but I mean, I could have sworn that his body was a bit bigger compared to his head, but I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. It's been a while since I've seen the freaking latest episode. What are your opinions of the latest episode? I thought it was amazing, but I guess some people disagree, which, I mean, to each their own, but a lot of criticisms are like, But there were a good amount of fair criticisms, like, why the heck was the Jack's abstraction scene just a straight hard cut? Like, that was a little weird, I ain't gonna deny. And also that Gangle Jack scene. What were they cooking with that? But like, aside from those two things, I thought the movie was really good. A nice finale, a nice way to close the book on the Amazing Digital Circus. And, yeah. All I gotta say about the movie. But that's about the movie. What about this plush? What do you think about this plush? I think this plush is really nice. Very nice to hold. Again, it's very, very, it feels good to hold. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart in my hands. It's very, very packed, very stuffed, very, hard. If you throw this at someone though, it won't kill them. Probably just give them a concussion, but probably won't kill them. So throw this at somebody to your heart's delight, so you don't gotta worry about that. It's nice and hefty, but not too hefty. Definitely does feel like it's gonna fall apart. Very nicely well made and stitched together. No obvious issues I can tell. The tag is goated as usual, and it's just Coffmo. Which, I mean, if you're looking for a plush of Coffmo, you probably want him to look like Coffmo. Because if it didn't look like Coffmo, it wouldn't be Coffmo. You're Coffmo? But anywho, I don't really know what else to say about Coffmo. He's just kind of a simple character with a simple plush, and he does the job well. So, the question becomes, when will the Ribbit Plush get here to finish out this little duo that we have here? And I have no idea, but I hope she comes soon because people seem to be getting theirs already. I'm like, where the frick? I ordered them both. Why the frick is Ribbit not here yet? What the frick? Finally, after, I'm not kidding, a month and at least a bit more, not almost 2 months, almost 2 months since Coffmo has arrived. Not exactly, because it just got here today. Ribbit is finally here. At least I assume it's Ribbit. I mean, it's gotta be Ribbit. I literally got an email saying, hey, it's at your doorstep. I go outside. Wow, it's at my doorstep. So this gotta be Ribbit. This has to be Ribbit. If it's not, it's gonna be very awkward, but I'm hoping, please speed. I need it. I guess we're not gonna be able to tell if it's actually Ribbit or not until we open up this freaking packaging. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, I know different scissors this time. I didn't feel like going downstairs to get them again. Okay, I'm already up here. Whatever, I'm lazy. Okay, point is, here we go. Let us get this open.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, it's open now. Is this Ribbit? Please tell me it's Ribbit. Alright, just gotta open it up. Wow, there's like a bag within a bag. That's bagception right now. This is very interesting. This is very difficult with one hand. I should have made the hole bigger, but never it's under here, nor the actual. I can't make the hole bigger. You know, I'm gonna go through. Just give me like an extra 15 minutes. Just
The joke's getting old!
Okay, let's just conveniently ignore the fact that this was actually an inner layer. There was a layer on top of that, so I actually got rid of the outer layer, not the inner layer of this, so that's why I wasn't getting more. But point is, let's just ignore that, because here, finally, after so long, oh my dear, wow, she really does not want to get out. Come on, already get out. I can tell it's her. I can see by her green skin. Please, I beg of thee, come out of the freaking bag. Finally, she's out of the bag, and she's finally here. The Ribbit Plush. Oh my dear, after so long, I have them all. So let's go ahead and get this open. I'm not really sure what to do exactly to get this open, but you know what? Let's do a classic. Let's do a classic, because then once I've done this method. So let's go ahead and do the original method. Here we go. Thank you very much, Techniques. Well, I've done the technique. I think I'll do the method on accident. No, it's the technique. Big difference. But thank you for that technique. No, I've used it. But anyways, here is Ribbit in person. Here's a nice look at her. Yep, that's Ribbit, all right. She's a big old green frog, which makes sense with the name. Also, she has a little bow tie in there. Little bow tie, which would go on her chest usually. But actually, it seems to be you can connect with magnets instead of being felt. It's magnets. How funky is that right there? It seems to be zip tied to her hand. So, you know what? I got to quickly borrow you right back, scissors. I'm just, this won't hurt a bit. And it'll only feel a pinch. Yeah, right there. Like I said, just a pinch. So now we're going to take her little bow tie off, her little bow, and just plop it right onto her chest. And look at that. She has her bow again. How funky is that? And I actually do like how you can put it on her hand, take it off like she took it off in the last episode of Macy's Circus, how she took it off and that scene put on Jax's head, which, speaking of which, actually, I think it'd be funny if they made a version of Jax where you could put the bow on his head. That'd be very funny, but I don't know if they're really going to do that. But the point is, here is Ribbit in the flesh, or in the blush, I guess. I'm not sure what you would say, but let's take a nice old look at Ribbit. Let's start with her glorious face here, looking all happy and positive off to the side. I wonder what she's looking at. I don't see anything over there, so I'm not sure what she's looking at. There's little rosy cheeks underneath, a little bit of blush, or her cheeks are underneath her bulbous eyeballs. I didn't mention her eyes are big, they're huge. I mean, they are ginormous out here. Compared to Coffmo, who's our pretty small. Look at Ribbit's doing. It's pretty huge. There's her head as well. Here's her general head. It's in the shape of a frog, because you got like the eyes that are like poking out of the top of the head there. Since again, she's a frog, it makes sense because her name is Ribbit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, people, give it the time. Then, there's the back of her head. Just the back of her head. Nothing much there. No hair. No nothing. Just big old green. All right. Then we've gone down to the rest of her body. Here we have her general torso. There's a little, I don't know, was that her belly, her stomach, or whatever? It's a light green. Same with her mouth right up here as well. There's her back. It's just her back, nothing more. There's the bow tie, like I mentioned, which, you can take off, put it on her hand so you can hold it there, or you can put it back on there. You can just get rid of it entirely. I mean, it's up to you, but, there's that. There's what looks like without her bow tie on. Looks pretty normal. Moving on to her hands. There's her hands. Pretty normal, average looking hands. Look like she got gloves on, but I think that's just because it's skin colored and it's not really showing any more definition other than just hand shape and thumb, but still, skin colored, yeah, makes sense. And then here's her legs. Got frog-like legs with 3 toes. Again, she is a frog. So it makes sense. Looking oh so adorable as ever. I was trying to see what it looked like if she tried to walk, and I don't think that would really work. And also there's her bottom. it's a bottom. And frankly, not much else to say on the Ribbit. It's just Ribbit, nothing more, nothing less. And frankly, for Ribbit Plush, I would hope it just be Ribbit, nothing more, nothing less. And it is Ribbit, nothing more, nothing less. And much of the other made Circus plushies that I've gotten from Glitch Productions, it is very well made. Feels nice to hold, feels nice to use. You know, feels pretty hefty, but not too hefty. So if you throw someone, it won't hurt them that much. But you know, it's got weight to it, but not too much weight. You know, and it feels very nicely, you know, stuffed to the brim with all of that fluff and crap in it to make it squishy. You know, it's not too firm, but you know, it's not overly squishy. You can squish her all you like, but it's not like she's overly squishy. It feels like there's nothing in there. It's just overall, it's just much like the other plushies. It's just good. It's just good. And now with Kaufmo and Ribbit and my disposal. Oh, I forgot to look at a tag. Oh my dear, I'm so sorry. I forgot to look at a tag. Yep, there's Ribbit right there. And of course, the final. I can't believe that might be the last time I ever say the bubble tag like that. Wow, that's crazy. Because with these two collected, I now have every single Glitch Productions Mason Circus plush that aren't the variants. Not counting the variants, I have every single one of them. And I don't plan on getting the variants because, again, I think they're kind of a waste of money. And, I mean, if you want them, go for it. But for me, I'll just take the original characters. It's, oh my dear. I was trying to fix the bow tie, but yeah, I'll take the original characters instead of the variants. Because, I mean, come on. We still got, I mean, look at all the other characters they left out when it comes to, you got Princess Lollylu. You have the other two fellows out with Gummigoo. You have Martha Mildenhall, Orbs Man, Ming Abel. Look at, there's tons of characters they still make merchandise for. You make bigger versions of, I know the Crappy Fish have, like, keychains. Still, you make a bigger version of the Crappy Fish. Moon Plush, Sun Plush. The list goes on. And I'm still surprised to say we have no evil, freaking evil plushies. You don't have, like, an evil Pomni or a Coach Dictator, nothing of the sort. I don't get why. They should have about that. But whatever, neither their point is, unless more plushies of actual original characters come in that aren't just variants, this might be the last plushies I collect. Amazing Circus wise from Glitch Productions, because they're all the Loose Toys plushies, and I'm still trying to collect those. I just got Possessed Pomni recently, and I have Gummigoo, so I just need to get the last few ones from Wave 2, because I know there has to be more than just 2 in there. There has to be more. I'm pretty sure Zoople is in there, and if there's Zoople, there's got to be Gangle, so there's got to be more of those. But aside from Moose Toys, these might be the last Glitch Productions Amazing Circus plushies that I actually get my hands on, unless they release like original characters. In that case, I will then buy those. But until that point, these are the last 2 that I needed to buy. And with these 2 collected, it's now time to figure out where they need to go on our glorious shelf over here. And, oh boy, we are running out of room, and running out of room quickly. I would place them where Jax is, but Kane's kind of in the way, and then there's Ragathon. I don't want to have to move all these guys right now. Okay, I don't got the time nor patience. So I'm just gonna have to make do for right now. They're just have to chill right here in front of Cuphead. I mean, they're close enough to their people. And if you back up, it doesn't look too bad.